Okay, we are now live. I know this is a little bit unusual for me to do a stream on a Saturday night, but I couldn't do it on Friday night because I was out on the Wilmington and Western Railroad chasing the Fireworks Express, so that was pretty fun. But as promised in my Discord server, we are now here live. As you can see, we have Wabash Cannonball Productions saying, "Who is W and why is he flying?" That's a great question, but actually the Flying W ranch thing actually was not my idea. It was actually passed down from my parents. It was sort of like an inside family joke anyway. So anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. We got Trainman777, welcome, and Jello's Trains. Going around 30 minutes to shoot fireworks. Oh, nice. Good for you, man. That's awesome. So right now, just running some trains. We don't have anyone backstage. I'm not sure if anyone's going to join us because I don't normally do these streams on a Saturday night. As you can see from the title, I usually do them on Friday nights. And today, while we're running trains, I'll show you after this train goes by. But I will be working on trying to configure this little thing I got today. I'm going to try to fool around with it while the train's running. If anyone else decides to show up, and it looks like we got our good friend Dirty Dan from Dirty Dan's Trains. Welcome back.
Good day, Harry. I am not in an ideal location, but I made it because I have to make it every single stream. I am Oh, hold on. Let me flip my camera.
Dude, it's Dan Balls.
Yes, alive. Or I'm a little busy.
Okay. What you doing? Are you shooting fireworks?
No, we're fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, Bachmann Bridge.
Bachmann Bridge. You know what I'm working on?
Turntable.
Yes.
I'd love to have a roundhouse and a turntable, but I don't think it's happening with the space I have available.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I just figured I'd pop in.
Yeah, no, that's fine, man.
I'm surprised my connection's good enough down here to even join. Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, how do you have service out there?
Well, it's not too far. It's on the other. It's basically on the opposite side of a river. I don't know, town place.
Oh, okay, town place.
But I'm like, you know what? It's 8:30. Perfect timing. How about I join?
Yeah, why not, man? You came at a good time, so thank you for coming and making it here. I really appreciate it.
I think I'm making it my new goal to make it to every single live stream.
That's awesome. I love that. Everyone get on Dan's level.
We didn't catch earlier. We threw the minnow trap out. We caught jack shit. We didn't catch anything. We went to check it. No, we just went down here anyways. And then we're fishing. We haven't caught anything yet. But we're staying on here for a while, so I don't know what we're going to catch. Hopefully something. Last time we caught nothing, but, you know.
Well, I hope you guys catch something this time around.
That would be nice.
I'm trying to work with this turntable.
Did you get the motor for it, too?
I did not get the motor. They charged like $50 for the motor, and I was like, whew.
I think it's a little ridiculous, honestly. I would probably even just make my own because that's way too expensive for a tiny can motor, some gears, and a little tiny building.
Well, I easily would have spent $100 because this turntable was like $45.
I mean, that's okay. Not great.
Yeah, it's manual, so you know.
I would definitely get a motor eventually.
I want a motorized turntable eventually, but it's also finding the right size that can be difficult too.
Yeah, if I could find a good turntable for my layout and maybe even a roundhouse, you bet I'd be getting one. But I just don't know. I see. There's just no place on the layout for one.
Yeah, I've made the space for it. As you can see on the camera, I'm clearing some stuff right now to make
Yes.
some room for it. But I did plan out a space for it. So
See, like if
you
there was
know,
any place I could put one on the layout, it would be right near the sort of whatever house that one raised section of the layout on the opposite end of the tunnel. I would
yeah,
definitely cut that out. I would have to do so many modifications to get that to work. So
heckler, go home and run train.
yeah, no, let's just go home. I'll get up on my bike and just go home. No, I probably won't be home till like 11. I have no idea.
Okay.
But
Oh
yeah,
man, we got 6 people watching. That's nice.
yes. But you know, maybe in the future, I'd have to completely change the landscape of the layout in some way to add it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I you have a layout pretty much already down, so I guess
Yeah,
that's harder for you to do.
it is.
Me,
But
since I pretty much had to start from scratch because of the incident,
yeah,
you know,
see,
it's just
like
that's
I
my excuse.
ideally I would like to eventually add one because I mean, you know how many locomotives I have. It would be very nice to have a nice turntable.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
But I just don't know where I could put one. You know, maybe because I here's the thing, my layout sort of set in an industrial type scenario, and it would make a lot of sense to have a turntable, but I
Yeah.
just haven't gotten to it. Like I just had I you know before, like I didn't really design my layout. I didn't use any planner. I kind of just made it. Like I just had the idea in my head. If I drawn it down and thought about it more, and I had never even accounted for one, if I did, there would likely already be one, but there isn't. And I actually think it'll be fine. Like, I already have the 4 sidings that there's the engine house and then the coal loader siding, which they're both blocked. I just found there's 2 switch controllers for the opposite one. I just got to
Okay.
wire it up because I'm lazy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're late, just like what? I don't know,
Harry,
man.
you sound exhilarated today to do this live stream. Were you working today?
Yeah, I was at Strasbourg all day today, and 611 died. So everyone was asking me like 500 questions about like, where's 611? Why isn't it back up and running it?
Oh my
I'm just
god.
like, it takes. And one guy, like, I almost snapped because the one dude was like, oh, well, they can't fix that in like 5 minutes, and I just looked at the dude and I was like, think about this. What if your car breaks down and you have no like parts readily available? That's exactly what the Virginia Museum of Transportation is going through right now because they don't have all their parts readily available.
Yeah, no, it's a steam locomotive. Yeah, no, let's just go to the nearest steam locomotive dealer and just get us some parts, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go to whatchamacallit. Let's go to the shops. I don't know. Let's just manufacture some parts, just like out
It's
of pull it out of our butts.
not everybody thinks it's like it's not like a modern not everybody understands it's not like a modern car dealership or a car, because with a car you can go to a dealership or an auto parts store to get parts and they will probably have it, or you can order it online. But
Exactly.
611 is not a car, it's a steam locomotive. Not only is it from a completely different era in history, but it's not a thing that they even use on railroads anymore.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
I
And
don't even
people, it's so annoying having to deal with people like that, and
You
I'm
know
just
what?
like,
And think about that. If parts were that regularly available, wouldn't you think we would see many, many more operating steam locomotives than we already have?
oh yeah, without a doubt. That's just ugh.
I like that.
Oh, I have to. I'm an idiot. I have to screw the thing in.
That's the same kind of people who are just like, yeah, let's restore it and run it on the main line.
Exactly. Let's restore it, run on the main line.
There's only a few locomotives I would actually want to see genuinely restored, and they're reasonable ones too. Like
Oh yeah.
I see full possibility in 154 running again. I know I hate to bring this onto a Bessemer tangent, but I think it's perfectly possible and logical to bring 154 to operation. It's been in a museum, and it's been you do know before it got put in the museum, it had a full frame up rebuild.
Yeah. A lot
Like
of the Rare Museum of Pennsylvania locomotives had the same thing, the same deal.
Yeah, and then well, see, like, here's another issue I have. People think that we can just like with electric locomotives, we can just fire it up because it's electric. It's not a steam locomotive. That means it's not more complicated. No, that actually means it's more complicated in some cases. Like, for example, really? GG1s. There is so many problems and issues with them. To make a GG1 run again on original equipment would probably be against the law, I would think, even.
I think it is outlawed. I think you would have to upgrade it because of safety and all the new regulations.
Yeah, and then modernizing a GG1. Like, imagine, that would be insanely difficult.
That would be insanely expensive, too.
I don't know if you just heard that, but that was the lock whistle or horn.
I just heard that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at Strasbourg right now, Harry. That was...
Bro, why are you at Strasbourg?
But anyways,
Why are you at my work, Dan?
I actually did see, I don't remember where it was, but there's a steeple cab, an electric steeple cab. I think it was numbered 7000. They just got it fixed, and it actually ran. It was really cool.
Huh.
It's not cosmetically restored, and it looks so awesome. It looks like it just came from like an industrial period, like it maybe just left a factory after working there for 20 years.
Well, that's cool.
I would love to see more electric locomotives put into service, but the problem is electrical locomotives are so hard to deal with nowadays, and especially the older ones. It's almost impossible to see certain locomotives ever run again.
Oh yeah, it's such a pain to just deal with them. Oh, and also here's another thing with VMT that happened today. You know how the whole 611 thing. So they were moving some box cars so they could look for parts that they had in storage on different box cars, and they ended up derailing an electric locomotive that they have down there. It's the entire thing is on the ground.
Oh my god!
It's a Virginian electric.
Wait, a Virginian electric?
Yeah, they completely just. It's on the ground.
I'm trying to think of which one that is. By the way, the Virginian, now that you're making me think about it, you're making me remember the Virginian had some really cool electrics.
Oh, they did. They absolutely did. And that one at the Virginia Museum of Transportation just is on the ground.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. Oh, I figure I should mention the PRR DD1. There's a reason I like it so much, because it's, in some ways, it's almost like it's a sort of weird, it's such a strange looking locomotive. Like, I know it's a box on wheels and everything with square windows, but for what it is, it's an electric locomotive, first of all, with side rods, which I honestly am not sure how many electric locomotives around today have side rods and how many actually did have side rods. So that makes it unique in its own way. But then sort of I hate to say it, but I get sort of like an industrial, I don't know, submarine type aspect from it.
Okay.
Like, from the weird oval windows on the front.
Yeah.
Something always stood out about those. I think that it really gives it its own look.
Yeah, I could see that.
But the DD1 has always fascinated me. It's just such a unique piece. I just love the locomotive.
Yeah, the DD1 is it's so cool. I love that. I see that thing every day, and I just look over and I'm like, oh, beautiful.
It is, and as rusty and has destroyed it's gonna get, I don't think it'll ever ruin the vision of it. I don't think it could ever really destroy what it is. But I'm sure the Pennsylvania Rare Museum, they're going to get around to it. It's just
They will
state funding.
eventually. It will be a while because state stuff always takes time. But they will work on it.
Apparently, from what I heard, from what Corey told me, which I don't know if he's working, when he'll go back to working as a volunteer, but I remember him telling me something about 4,800 may be one of the next ones to go into the restoration shops.
Oh, it is. It is. It's in line. It will be. Because they started a campaign a few years ago, and they actually mailed out pamphlets to like members of the Rare Museum, and I got one. Just explaining like the history of old rivets and its significance, and how they were raising funds for its restoration. And that was like almost 5 years ago. They were doing that, so.
Oh wow.
They're definitely starting, work on all that.
So I have a quick question. You would know. From what I know, I don't think they're building a roundhouse out there.
They are.
Oh, they are?
They are. They were supposed to start the groundbreaking in 2020, but then COVID and all that stuff.
Oh, see, that's what I always thought I was confusing it with somewhere else, and I couldn't remember if it was the Rare Museum of Pennsylvania. I can't remember the other place, but I can't wait till they get a roundhouse put up there. It's gonna be like 10 years before it's done.
We got Tyler in the chat. Woo!
Yay.
The Lackawanna Cutoff restoration is getting more popular, and Amtrak is coming. Yeah, I heard about that. That's exciting.
Oh yeah. Also, I think I don't think the Pennsylvania the B1 gets enough recognition for what it is. It's a cool engine.
It doesn't. It's so cool.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, no, I feel like most of the early, like electric locomotives are somewhat underrated in a way. I think
they definitely are.
I think it's just some part of it's also that people don't know they exist.
Yeah, it is, and because people, they focus on like the big ones, like the GG1s. Oh my God.
Oh my God, 4014 running restore mainline now.
Run restore mainline.
When is it coming to my town? Run it around Horseshoe Curve now.
It's coming to the My House Central Railroad.
Run it past my house. There's not even tracks. I live in the middle of a field, but run it past my house now.
Run it past my house. Do it right now. Why aren't they running it past my house? I'm so disappointed.
Sorry, but I genuinely want to know how people feel so entitled like that.
I don't know, man. Dude, the world is full of idiots.
True.
I'm one of them, so I would know.
I can agree with that. Same here.
Oh man.
I just noticed this tree above me is a little dead. My phone is on 20% and I am just on a live stream, because.
Good job, Dan.
This is exactly how I should be spending my phone's battery life.
You were just like, oh my God, Harry's streaming. I gotta join. Oh my God,
I mean, it's true. I gotta join. I gotta do it. I gotta go. I gotta go harass Harry about restoring and running 643 on the main line.
Dude, Dan Heckler gonna go restore on the main line.
I really hope Age of Steam does a good job when they go to cosmetically restore that thing.
Oh, they will.
I hope so, because I would.
They will.
Whenever
seeing the work that they've already done on their other engines, they definitely will.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I'm very excited. I would like to go see it, like when it gets there. That's just a hope, but
Yeah. I think you will.
Hopefully, I get the chance. It would be lovely to see it. I mean, people still don't know that the full thing hasn't been moved. The boiler and the frame and wheels are all still in McKee's rocks.
Yeah, it's the other thing too about what was I gonna say? I like completely blurred out. My brain is dead. Today was so like slow and crazy at the same time, and I'm just like,
Yeah, that's Stratberg.
Awesome
Does that.
HO trains, Harry. Do you have any Chessie SD locos? 40s, 50s, or 60s? Happy 4th. Yeah. Hi, Brian. Welcome to the stream. I don't have any Chessie SD locomotives, but I do have a Chessie SW1 from Walthers. I can put it right on the track here.
Harry, restore, run on mainline. The Chessie 430 now.
So there it is. And yes, I do have a Chessie 430 that Dan fixed for me. Big thanks. And I have a Chessie Tyco F9 too.
Oh, I should have. I almost forgot. I needed to. I just did forget. I needed to send you my liability agreement. If your Tyco spontaneously combusts, I'm not responsible.
Okay. I mean, I understand that,
No,
but
I'm
it
just
hasn't
kidding.
done that. So
No, they do that. They're just like, you know what? This sounds like a wonderful time to catch on fire. Just like my
they
King
just
Cole. That
they
right
just
when
like,
I joined the live stream was like, nah, I'm out, and it just died. I still haven't fixed it.
oh yes, Tyler Pensy D16.
Yes, steam
It's a shame.
locomotive, electric better. They should have restored the DD1 run on the northeast corridor.
It's a shame he can't join tonight. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, Brian, I do have a CSX SD50. I know that's not the same as the. It's actually I did some research on the road number. It is X Conrail, so it
Ooh, Conrail, good.
technically doesn't count as a chassis system SD50, but it's CSX, so I guess it's close enough.
No, Conrail. Period.
Restore beer can and run on
I thought that was gonna be. I almost could guarantee that was Darb that said that, but it wasn't. It was Tyler.
I wish.
I swear, if Steamtown scraps 2929, I'm going to have a fit.
Why would they? Why would they scrap it?
It's Harry. It's dead. Like it is gone. It's
so is like half of the other collection.
when they go to move it, the boiler's just they're just gonna pull the frame out from underneath the boiler. It is so bad. That locomotive is being held together by like one rivet at this point.
Oh my god.
Maybe not even that. It's being held together by the will that maybe someday it will be saved.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, who knows what'll happen to it, but I'd like to
It'll be
take this time to show the progress on the turntable. This is it so far.
I've done a good job distracting you from working on the turntable, haven't I? Ooh, yes, Susquehanna.
Yeah, that's the Gp18. I need to get new gears for it, new geared axles.
I can immediately recognize that locomotive. Just the paint scheme is so unique.
I love it. I love this paint scheme. With the silver trucks, it looks so good.
Yes.
I wish they were delivered to East Penn that way. They were delivered to East Penn in Susquehanna paint, and they kept that paint for like 4 years. But what was it? They had patched the Susquehanna logos and everything on like all the engines except for 1802, which is the model I have here. So
wait a minute. I'm confused. So, like, what exactly? Because I know what the hell is the Susquehanna Railroad?
The Susquehanna Railroad, it's the New York Susquehanna and Western. They're up in, they're in like,
I know absolutely nothing about them other than they're yellow and black, and they say Susquehanna.
I forget what their main commodity was, but they're one of the oldest operating railroads in North America. I know that. They were actually supposed to be absorbed into Penn Central. The ICC was going to force them into a merger with Penn Central, but that fell through because Penn Central filed for bankruptcy, and the Suzuki was like, "Oh, that was a close one."
I'm sorry, the chuckle you just had at the end there was brilliant. Just you're lucky.
Harry, do you have any SP? Unfortunate. Well, actually, yes, I do. I
Harry, I'm
have
sorry.
this.
Whenever my phone gets 10%, I'm gonna have to go. I actually do want to save a little battery.
Yeah, that's fine. I have this old Gilbert slash Varney F3 in Daylight Scheme. I just got this about a month ago from my friend Bob Wilhelm. This doesn't run. I need to do some work on it, but I'm actually excited
Sorry.
to.
For some reason, Harry, I just need to mention his last name sounds extremely familiar. I feel like I know someone with that last name.
Brian Benson.
What? No, what?
Who?
No, Bob, the Wilhelm.
Oh, Wilhelm.
Yes, that last name sounds extremely familiar to me. I feel like I know somebody named Caleb. I can't. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like I have a friend with that last name. I need to ask him.
Maybe you do. I don't know.
I can't remember. I think that's his last name. Bob Cousin.
Bob Cousin.
I don't know. I don't even know if that'd be his cousin. It doesn't matter.
Nice SP, Harry. Thanks, Brian. The only other SP that I technically have, I have two East Penn Railroad B30-7s, both of which are former SP. But they're in East Penn colors, so you know, I guess they're not really SP anymore.
Yes.
So the turntable looks pretty good.
Yes, Harry. I was
I just
doing
need.
a continue
Oh, sorry. I just need some more cork row bed. That's all.
by Cork Road Bed. I
There was
I
some.
had a
There was some at the. I actually bought the turntable at the Strasbourg train shop today.
oh
I could have gotten cork. There was some there, but I was also I don't know. I was just like, I'll buy it later. My
yes.
priority was the turntable because I wanted to see how it would work out.
See, I forgot what I was gonna say. Basically,
If you put some, if you dip a French
okay, now I
fry.
remember. So I was gonna make a 4th of July video, and there was an entire segment of the video while I was making it today. I'm so upset because it just didn't come out how I wanted it, and I didn't have time to redo it, so I just had to scrap like an entire minute-long segment of this video,
Oh God,
and it
what was it?
sucks.
That actually sucks. What was it like gonna be like?
Basically, I was gonna do with my Tyco 460 in the 70s, the bicentennial paint, and the 430 with its 3 boxcars and caboose. I was calling it the Spirit of America Parade. And there was supposed to be a segment where it showed the day before, and it showed the locomotives in the shop, and it said, oh, blah, 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 this locomotive, and blah, 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 the other one, they're going to do the thing. And
Oh, that
then
would have
it
been
moved.
cool.
Yeah, but it came out horrible. If I might
Oh,
redo it tomorrow, but I'm not gonna have a whole ton of time tomorrow to make this. But and then after that, it panned. I have 2 of those 460s, and as you know, multiple 430s. So I was like, oh, and then I parked the 460 in the siding with the 430, and I'm like, here's the former ones, and they're decommissioned. Who knows what the heck's gonna happen to them? And then I got out my bicentennial Norfolk and Western Jeeps because I couldn't do the video without them. I
oh
have
wow.
them. They barely get shown because they're. What else is to say about them except for their bicentennial Jeeps?
They're
Um,
bicentennial.
oh, there's an NS train coming. I can hear it. But yeah, no, they kind of just suck. So I just said they suffered a critical
A
catastrophic
catastrophic failure.
catastrophic failure, so they couldn't run with the train this year. And then the segment ended, and I was just so disappointed at how it looked. I was just like, I'll just do the funny segment with the trains.
Funny segment.
I might
Harry,
post.
do you have any UP? Not to interrupt you, Dan. I'm just reading chat.
You're fine.
Harry, do you have any UP? I have one UP. Actually, I have a few. I have a lifelike F40PH, which I'm not going to show because it's patched terribly, and I did it when I was like 14 when I got the locomotive, and it's embarrassing, so I'm not going to show that. But I have a Bachmann Gp18 in UP. It's sort of weathered, like really badly, but this was like one of my first diesel engines, but it's patched for the Flying W Ranch, whatever, all that stuff.
Yes.
So this is bad. This is like one of my first like weathering jobs ever, and I haven't done any weathering since then. So, and it's only graphite, so I can wash it off with just water. So,
anyways, yeah. Harry, I was gonna say, I might upload the segment to my other channel. Oh, I think we can hear the NS engine across the river.
Yes. Norfolk's. Oh, I hear it.
Here, I'll get the camera out in case it's something special. I can show it across the river. We're on the opposite side of the river. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but there's the Bevmer Bridge. Oh, I got 10% battery. I'm showing this train. I don't care.
I'm watching this train. I'm gonna sit my laptop.
Probably. I'm gonna take.
I can't see it. I could barely see the bridge.
You'll have to. Oh.
Wait, maybe I can do this. That's not what I wanted. Hold on.
Harry,
wait.
The train's kind of coming. You gotta hurry a little bit.
Oh god. Come on. How do I do solo?
You might want to hurry.
Here we go. There we go.
You're still probably not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, you can't really see it.
Oh, there it is. I see the engine. You probably, if you look real close, you'll see it going. There it is.
I can.
You might be able to see it moving through the trees.
I just barely saw it. Oh, I see it. It doesn't look like anything.
It's probably another coal train. I don't know.
Doesn't look like anything special.
All right, you can put my thing down. All right, my phone's at 10%. There's your NS train. I need to go, so I don't waste all my phone battery. So. All
right, Dan. Well, thank you for joining, man. Everyone, if you haven't done it already, go subscribe to Dan at Dirty Dan's Trains. Makes a lot of great stuff. He just hit 1,000 subscribers, I think, about a few weeks ago. So please go give him some subs.
Yes, thank you very much, Harry. I must go now.
Alrighty, bye, Dan. Alrighty, so it's just me. I'm just going to read through the chat here. We got 6 people watching, so that's actually pretty good for a stream. I guess I should do these more often on like a Saturday night or whatever. Hey, I just got here. Did we talk about the Bachmann 460 yet? No, we haven't. I don't have a Bachmann 460. I have a 440. From Bachmann, the Baldwin Mod one from Spectrum, but the Bachmann 460s are okay. Run the FP7 if you can. Okay, Tyler, since you asked for it, I will run the FP7. Give me 1 sec. I've been running the Berkshire, however you want to pronounce it, for like the entire stream pretty much so far. So I'm just gonna highball this thing up here, and here we go. I'm just gonna stop the Berkshire right there, I guess. That works. Okay, I'm just going to pull it forward. And we will put the FP7 on. I love this thing. It's one of my favorite engines. I think this is my favorite diesel. Besides the SW1s. I love my SW1s. So in that place, I'll just put one of the Dutes on the turntable. that I just put in. Yippee. Okay, let's just put that aside and see if we can get this rolling in the right direction. There we go. Turntable? Yeah, Tyler, I just put in an Atlas turntable. I'll show it to you, actually. So, there it is. I just bought it today, and because I've been meaning to get one for a while. I wanted to see how this would actually work in this corner. In the plan, it said that this would work. So I actually have the plan right over here. So sorry for the mess. So as you can see, this is pretty much this part of the layout. Of course, this all still needs a lot of work. I hope to replace these with actual number 4 turnouts, but they're like really expensive right now for whatever reason. They used to be like $30 each, but for whatever reason, they're now like $50 to $60 like per switch, which is ridiculous. So, but yeah, so pretty much the roundhouse and the turntable are going to be for smaller engines and mainly my smaller steam engines. So like my 1401 will be in there, the D16 1223 will be in there, the FP7 will be in there, and a few. Sometimes I'll like switch out the engines. So right now I have some diesels in there as like my test subjects. My Bachmann 260 Mogul is over there. So yeah, but yeah, so there's the plan, essentially, all that, and of course, it's not perfect right now because I'm still working on it, but it's good for right now. I'm happy with it. I think this looks great for right now. You can judge me all you want, but I am still working on a whole bunch of stuff here in the layout, so yeah. Is your 440 letter for the Southern or the Seaboard airline? My 440 was actually lettered for Baltimore and Ohio. And I patched it with like a sticker. It's not like permanently patched, but it's sort of a test patch with the Flying W Ranch logo on there. I just wanted to see how it would look. It has white walls because if you look at my December 2020 updates way back, there was an incident where the 440 literally was drowned in water due to a leak in my basement. That was really unfortunate. We had to relocate the entire layout, and that's how the whole layout series started in the first place. And my tripod is really crooked. I just noticed that. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but that's my parents upstairs, my family. They're having a ball, having a blast, I mean. So, yeah. So I guess I'll run the 440. I'll run 1401 for you guys. That's my 440 that's patched. Other than that, this is pretty good. I've actually never had 6 viewers for this long. I mean, I just said that, so I probably just jinxed the entire stream, but whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna have a good time. It's just me and whoever's watching here. If you guys are on my Discord server, you can feel free to join. The Discord server link should be in my YouTube bio. If not, I might put it in the chat. I know I had to go through and disable a lot of links because They were in places that they weren't supposed to be at, and I didn't know which ones they were exactly, so I had to disable all the links that, you know, were there, so all that fun stuff. So I will update the, actually, I'm going to update it right now for you guys. So you guys might be able to join. So let's see here. Of course, we have Diathern FP7 running. Okay, so now we got awesome content, Harry. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. When Alco? Oh yeah. I'll be running. I'll run the 440 for a little bit, and then I'll throw in one of the Westchester Alcos for you, Tyler. I know you love those. I love those Alcos too. I don't run them too much, which, you know, I guess it's because I have so many engines that I love running, or I'm just lazy. Probably both. I'm lazy. Let's see here. Let's see if this link is valid. And this link is invalid. So I'm going to update the one in my bio right now so you guys can actually join. So this will take like 2 minutes. They don't have an M5 though. Yeah, the Westchester Alcos, I think they have K3s. They sometimes switch them. They have like Canadian K3s from like their CP days, which I still think is pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, and this Discord link I'm going to replace. Publish. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yes, it works. Okay, so if you guys want to join the Discord server, I updated the link in my YouTube bio. All that fun stuff. You don't have to join if you don't want to, but usually, if you've been here for past streams, there's usually 5 to 6 people. Usually there's a full stream here on Friday nights, which is nice because you get to talk to people, you get to see other people's layouts, and you know, we just talk about what's going on in general with, you know, the railroading community, or just stuff that's going on. You know, sometimes personal stuff, but you know, you get it. It's more just like a talking stream, I guess. DL horns are really loud. Yeah, they are. I got to get up there. Really, really cool engines, especially that Lehigh Valley. Alrighty, so I've been running the FP7 for a little bit now. I'll give it one more loop and then I'll throw on the 440. And then after the 440, I'll throw on one of the Westchester Alcos. And because the 440 can't really pull much, I think I'm going to put the chassis. Actually, nah, I'm just going to throw a different consist on it altogether. So I'll just throw the Reading FP7 here. And okay, here's the 440. The locomotive, this locomotive itself isn't fully completed yet. I want to get a new soundboard for it. I took the old one out, and now it's just DCC ready. Because of the incident that I talked about earlier. So I'm going to put a different consist on. So these I'm going to move. And let's see. These hoppers that I have are pretty light. I usually like running these with 1401 because they're not too heavy. And it makes it look like 1401 can actually haul something. So once we get these on, we'll let her roll out on the main. Okay, there we go. And there we go. There's the 440. Okay. I'm hoping to catch them tomorrow. They usually put flags on the engines for the holiday. Ooh, nice. I guess they're operating on 4th of July then. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, a few different tourist roads I know are. Strasbourg is. They were supposed to operate 6/11, but because of what happened yesterday, they can't do that, unfortunately. Hey, Harry, Pan Am Rail fan, welcome. Welcome to the stream. They might run, they don't have a schedule. Well, 6/11 dead. Yeah, 6/11 is dead. For now. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so I do have some GoPro shot. It was one GoPro shot from the Wilmington Western yesterday, but if you guys are sub to East Penn Railfan Productions, that's my other channel that I run with a friend of mine. I chased Wilmington and Western 58 yesterday up to Hockessin. So cheese, yes, it's the cheese unit. I love the cheese unit. But there's a link on there, and I will be uploading the GoPro shot from that trip tonight after this stream. I just finished processing the video. I just need to upload it. So, yeah, fun stuff. And next weekend, I'm hoping on working. Actually, I could probably start it Monday because I don't have work then. But I am going to be starting work, more thorough work on the D16 to actually do a thorough examination on what the locomotive actually needs. The motor does work, but there's an issue with it connecting to the main gearbox. So I might have to get either some sort of new part for it, or I might just throw a whole another motor in there in general, just to make it more more reliable, I guess. Because the west side, the regular motors that come with the west side engines are usually pretty good. They're not perfect, but they get the job done. So, I'll have to do some research. I know Northwest Shoreline makes really good motors. I've been doing some research on their website to see which motor would be best for them for the D16. So we'll have to see. So sometime in the near future, we will have two 440s operating on the railroad here, which is pretty exciting. But for now, it's just a display piece. I will put it in the where the roundhouse will be. There she is over there. Harry, I have the same vintage 70s green water tank like you do. Oh, okay. Um, the DuPont one, right? That I'm thinking that you're talking about the DuPont one. That's a AHM tanker. It's I just got that from a friend of mine. Um, he's moving soon, and he wanted to get rid of some of his stuff because he doesn't really need it, and it's given me a lot of his stuff, and I'm very grateful because we've been friends for a number of years now, and he's it's very generous of him. But I'm thinking you're talking about the DuPont. Oh, the water tower. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a tanker car. I'm sorry about that. Didn't mean to confuse you there. Yeah, yeah. No, that's a cool. I love this water tower. This back here. I don't know if you can see my finger. There you go, right here. This one. That I got from a friend of mine. He passed away a few years ago. Um, Unfortunately. Um, he also gave me his stuff that he didn't want it anymore. And he passed away a few years ago. So it is a nice water tower, except the actual spout thing broke off um, before I got it. So I might have to just make my own or see if I can find parts for it. But you know, I'm sorry for your loss. That's all right. That's okay. He I guess he's just in a better place now. But really nice guy. Yeah, it's okay. But anyhow, the 440 has been making pretty good progress. I don't know if Tyler's still here, but I will be running one of the Westchester Alcos for him. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to add one more car to this train. So here's that 440. Making some progress. I'm just going to stop it right in front of the camera. I have one more hopper I forgot to add. What's that F unit, F7 in the background? Oh, that's my Reading FP7. This one. This is my Reading FP7. Um, once I get this tray moving, I'll move around and I'll show you. I was running that earlier. So there it is. Just sitting there right by where the new turntable is. You missed that too, Pan Am. May you run it. I did just run it. I will run it again. Also, here's the new turntable for those who didn't see it yet. It's cool. But yeah, there she is. I love this. I love this engine. And yeah, again, apologies for the mess. I know the layout looks like bleh right now. But I guess it could be worse. Okay. Now we're crooked again. There we go. So now I'm gonna run one of my Westchester Alcos because I haven't ran one of them in a while. So that was the 440. That's 1401. That's been a work in progress since November, or actually December, really. The incident happened in November, at the end of November, right after Thanksgiving. So that was a real pain in the ass. Sorry to be blunt, but that's just the way it was. And all right, well, that's great. One of the hoppers just decided to take a spill. Just got to put this back together. And then we should be good to go. Once I figure out which Alco am I going to run. Man, this thing's a mess. Whatever. Good enough for me. At least it's not. There we go. Now it's set. So I'm going to run, let's see, I'll run 4213. I don't think that Alco's actually been operational in a while in the Westchester, so. Language. Alrighty, well, here we go. There's 4213. This Alco is about 2 years old. I mean, the model, not the actual engine. So let's roll her out. And this, there we go. What should I make in Minecraft? I don't know, man. Good question. For a train. I don't know, make an Alco or something. Randall Ellison, welcome. Let me, welcome to the live stream, man. Okay, I'll post it to Discord. Okay, awesome. Let's go leave this running for a little bit. So, for those who haven't joined, I just put in a turntable where there's supposed to be one on the plan. I'll show it in a few minutes. I'm just going to let this Alco run for a little bit. I know Tyler wanted that. I don't know if he's still watching or if he's, you know. Oh, hey, we got Wawa 111 main line, 111 main line. Welcome to the stream, man.
Okay, random question. How loud is the Amtrak?
It's not that loud.
Okay, it's like sounds louder on my end then probably.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. You're good.
Yeah, but like I literally had to like, because it was an Athens blue box, but I had to bend the you know how Athens contacts are, right?
Yeah.
The metal somehow sagged down so much it was literally shaving away part of the flywheel.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I mean it's only a little mark, but there's definitely is a mark and a bunch of metal shavings and brass shavings in there now.
I guess it could have been worse.
Yeah, probably a lot worse.
Yeah, really. Oh boy.
Then I had to order another freaking traffic light circuit because the other thing already burned out.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm sitting here like,
geez.
This is like if I'm ordering things from China. But I found a cheaper circuit, so that one's actually got decent reviews.
Oh, that's good. It looks like you're sort of.
What were you saying?
You're sort of lagging on my end. I don't know if you're lagging like on the live stream. Oh, now it's better.
I don't know. My Wi-Fi sometimes does weird things.
Oh, now you're good.
Yeah, the other day, I was working on some of the wiring for this before I found out the circuit's absolutely garbage. And I literally was coming up under the layout. I apparently got up too quick, and I smacked the layout super hard, and one of my locomotives literally flipped over.
Oh, jeez.
Luckily, I mean, nothing's broken with it except for, all the lighting pipes and stuff are reattached. Yeah.
Jeez, that sucks. I think we lost you. Are you there? I think we lost your audio, dude. I like that Alco Century, Harry. Thanks, Randall. Oh. Whoops. We lost Wawa 111 mainline. Hopefully he'll join back. I like that Alco Century, Harry. Thanks, Randall. It's decorated in the Westchester Railroad paint scheme in Westchester, Pennsylvania, which isn't too far from me. They have two of these, two Alco C424s. Oh, here we go. He's back.
Yeah, I have no idea what the heck was happening.
Welcome back. Yeah, your screen started like blacking out, and then you just died.
I have no idea what the heck was happening. My thing just was like, would you like to give StreamYard access to use your microphone and camera? I'm sitting here like, and it just kept popping up.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I still gotta replace them, like spend $50 just to fix an engine. My
Yeah,
if you know how Kato P42s are.
Sorry, what'd you say? You cut out
If you
for a
know how, like, the
second.
Kato P42s are, like just how their motors are.
I don't know. I don't have any Kato.
It's
I don't.
The P42s are cordless motors, which are weird.
Okay.
The rear motor died.
Oh.
Yeah. The front one's
Yikes.
perfect. The front one's perfectly fine.
Well, that's good. I mean, what replacements can you get for
You have
that?
to buy a brand new motor.
Oh boy. I mean, I hope they're not that expensive.
They're $50.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but then you also have to pay the ship. I mean, for me, the shipping isn't too bad because I'll get it within like a couple days after it ships.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could be better though.
Like, see, if I ordered from Walder's because I pay for the Yardmaster, even though I live like 40 minutes away from the thing.
Yeah.
Like if I decided to order something there, I can literally get free shipping because I will literally purposely spend $75 just to get the free shipping. And like I can get like basically 1 day shipping, which is usually a premium price for regular. Just all depends on how FedEx is that day.
Yeah, FedEx can be a little eh.
See, they kind of learned with my orders and stuff not to transfer because it used to take like a week sometimes, but that was because I transferred it to USPS. They stopped transferring it because it was a lot easier.
Okay. Yeah, that's that sort of sucks. I mean, I guess the postal industry itself has really taken a hit.
Yeah, I remember if you go to the showroom now they have punch cards, so it's like if you spend like every $500 you spend in the showroom, you get like $5 off. Like not $5, $50 off your next one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Man. Okay, next I'm gonna run my 260.
I mean, let's just say the discount section, they literally do not care about what the prices actually say.
They're just like, whatever.
Well, they're trying to get rid of it because a lot of the stuff over there is, cause if you see my Reading hopper that's coming around now, that came from the showroom.
Oh wow.
Do you have any other buildings? Some of my vehicles have. I have a Amtrak card that sucks. That also came from the showroom. It just a thing derails literally everything. For no random reason, it just derails on curves.
I thought this was someone else, but now I'm invested. Well, Bill, welcome to the stream.
Yeah,
Oh, Wawa, I have the same BNSF caboose. Just pre-ordered the 25th anniversary version off of Train World. That was Randall Ellison here.
how old is that? Like, wait, how much is that caboose?
BNSF caboose or the 25th anniversary?
25th. Because I have that BNSF caboose.
I had no clue they were making a 25th anniversary one.
I knew. I had the email on it. I thought it was like $25 or something. But I don't
I mean, that seems appropriate.
I mean, it does, but I don't know. I just don't know. My problem with it is, like, I wanted the locomotive, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is ugly.
Yeah.
The Heritage unit is a joke.
It is. I mean, you know what? At least they did something.
I mean, at least they put the freaking Frisco logo on it.
True.
And it's a Steam logo, too, which is even better.
Yeah, I love the Steam logo.
I know. There's, like, what, one running Frisco still, and I actually can work on the thing? Yes, I've gotten a cab ride in a working Frisco.
Oh, nice.
And got the, well, I also volunteered, so I've been under Frisco 1630 before.
Very nice. I love that engine.
Yeah,
So cool.
we're trying to get a fourth steam engine in the shop to be returned to operation just because 1630 goes down in 2028.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's 15 years coming up.
Oh, okay. So it'll be a few years. I got to get out there before then.
Yeah, you have a few years. Plus, next time I volunteer, which if I go, it's the day where all the children show up.
Oh boy.
Yep. It's that time of year for Thomas the Tank Engine to show up.
We just had that at Strasbourg, and let me tell you, man, dealing with those crowds is interesting.
I mean, I've been told that there's going to be a vote for the next operational steam engine, and we're trying to look for an engine that's going to be cheap and probably take only a year to restore.
Oh, okay.
We have two candidates that are like probably the most likely.
Well, that's good.
There's one I want to see, which is an oddball one. It's a 244T.
Really?
Yes, it's the only surviving of that class, like that wheel arrangement.
Huh.
And it is thought to be driven once by Casey Jones.
Thought to be.
We're about 90% sure.
Well, I hope it is. You know, that would be pretty cool.
I mean, honestly, based on the time period, because like his first year in passenger service was 1893, which that locomotive is also stationed in the same area he was.
Yeah, I get that. That would make sense then.
Well, it served for the Chicago World's Fair. It was on display at the Science and Industry for a while. Then it went to Minnesota. Then we bought it in the early 2000s.
Okay.
Depending on, I mean, if it's boiler sounds, I don't think that thing needs a lot. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I think the biggest project would be, installing a dynamo on the thing and making that lamp electric.
Yeah. I mean, that's not too hard of a thing to do.
But I do not know what's going to be selected.
Well, I guess it'll be exciting to find out.
I mean, my only fear is the reason why it'll be no is because of its water capacity of only 1,500 gallons.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like its boiler is only rated for 140 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's not like, and I think the shades are on the same capacity though. Yes, we have a 3-truck Shay. I do not recommend taking cab rides in it.
Really? In the Shay?
Like, okay, if you were to think which locomotive would be more bouncy, would it be the Shay or the Decapod?
I'm not surprised the Shay is bouncier.
It is bouncy. Like the thing will the thing starts shaking about 8 miles an hour.
Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. It's not designed to go, that fast.
It's max speed, but we're only punching at 12.
Yeah, it's just designed to climb hills.
Like there was a video in 2020 because 1630 was never fired up because of the cost to run it.
Yeah.
The Shay's a lot more cost effective.
She is, and I just think it's such a cool engine to see running.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it used to be an oil burner. It was converted to coal at some point.
Really?
But here's the thing: the firebox door still has a peephole. But the peephole's been but then there's a piece of metal on the other side. It's weird.
That is weird. Huh. Why would they convert it to coal?
Get rid of the oil.
Huh.
It's not hard.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Makes it easier for us. We don't have any operational oil burners.
Strasburg doesn't.
Yeah, we only have coal.
The only oil-burning locomotive that is on the property right now is Pacific Lumber Company, number 37.
Oh yeah, no. Most of the ones that are on display are actually oil.
Yeah, I know that.
The ones we
there.
have are oil. A lot of our display engines are oil.
And then operational coal.
Finally, lettering 975, which is owned by a subsidiary railroad of the Southern Pacific. But, you know, they only started writing out Southern and we just stopped. I'm like, people, they're going to get confused. I'm like,
oh,
they
man.
off with Pacific?
Dude, what was it? So, you know how 611 is dead right now?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, the one of the rear leaf springs had completely shattered.
Ooh.
So that's going to take a week to fix. So today it was 89 with a Banshee whistle. Sounded amazing. Loved it.
Wait, where's
and then
located?
Huh?
Where's the spring actually located on the locomotive?
On the trailing truck.
Yeah, we don't have to deal with that problem because we don't have any
It's like right underneath the cab, and it's one of the hardest places of the locomotive to get to.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine. See, all our operationals don't have trailing trucks.
All of our you're right. All of our none of our locomotives operating that we own have trailing trucks.
That's the same for IRM.
Man, I think the only locomotive we've actually operated with trailing trucks is 7002.
Actually, we used to. The locomotive. The reason why it was stopped running, like they were going to restore it, and then the Gettysburg incident happened.
Oh yeah.
And the amount of work, it was not worth restoring again.
That makes sense.
Because 428 was apparently going to be operated then. Because of that, they had to tear down like a lot of the work, and then they discovered the bearing problem, and that's where we sit today.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's being worked on, but I mean, like, yeah, if anyone has about like 65,000 they don't want, just fork it over to the 428.
Yeah, we
That's about the cost to finish it right now. Jeez.
Oh boy, there goes your.
Whoa, I have a derailment.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not a bad one.
Look at that.
Yeah,
but the other thing too is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My rarest freight car is the one that's a culprit.
Oh boy, that darn old freight.
Yeah, it's not even for sale. It's not even labeled for resale. it's like one of the very first KD freight cars ever produced.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because it was like, because they didn't really launch the freight cars till like 2009-ish.
I don't know too much about KD.
The freight cars are decent, actually. They're really good at running, but like the problem is if you put them like, depending on where you put them in the, I gotta find that box now. I don't know.
Okay.
Where it is?
We got.
Here it is. Like literally.
Oh wow.
Prototype data. Like I'm never selling this car.
Dude, yeah, keep that. That's gonna be super valuable. It probably already is super valuable.
I mean, it's probably one of a kind, and I'm like, I told KD once, and it's like, oh, you do.
Yeah.
It was at some like small train show, but I mean, they were probably trying to get rid of it because it's probably an outdated model now.
Yeah, they probably are just like, why are we keeping this? We don't need this. Get out of here.
See, I'm a little screwed with my Hiawatha because the freaking cords decided, 3 of the cords on the plug decided to snap. So I have no idea how I'm gonna fix that.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, a Milwaukee road car derailed the Hiawatha, literally off the layout.
Good job. Good job, Freight. You did your job.
No, it was a passenger car.
Oh,
the thing literally
good
decided.
job, Hiawatha.
It was literally in Milwaukee Road, Hiawatha, too.
Good job, Hiawatha. You did your duty. Oh man.
We're still running. That thing is loud.
Oh, the mogul?
Yeah.
Yeah, here,
mogul,
let me make it louder.
My mogul literally needs a new tender. The pin literally snapped, like the drawbar pin literally fell out, and I've never been able to find it.
Jeez.
Let alone,
yeah, those are...
Yeah, I mean, I know Bachmann sells them. Do I want to pay their stupid price? No.
Yeah, some of their parts they price pretty well, but there's like other parts that are like ridiculously expensive, and it's
well,
stupid.
part of the context, like I think I can eventually start bending the metal up again, because it kind of got bent down during the derailment.
Oh, okay.
But I think I can do that, but also the derails notoriously. So I bought a Hudson literally for a school project, and I'm like, I gotta find the screws. I lost the screws somewhere. But I have a friggin' AHM Hudson. The plan is eventually to remotor the thing and get that operational. So I have basically a full train set for it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really cheap. Also
How much did you...
the nice New York Central. You were lagging.
Your camera's
What were
sort
you
of
saying?
like... Your camera's lagging a little bit there.
What?
You're lagging pretty bad. I think we just lost him. Harry, Katie's company are from here in Southern Oregon / Medford, where I'm at. Oh, cool. Okay, so they're on the West Coast. Alrighty. I'm all the way over in. I'm right on the border of Delaware and Pennsylvania. Greater Philly area, sort of. Landenberg, Pennsylvania. Oh, geez. Whoop. Well, we just got lost. Wawa 111. Oh, that sucks. Well, I've been streaming for about almost a half an hour now. I think maybe in a little bit I might end the stream. I'm gonna slow down the mobile here. So yeah, so if you guys stay tuned to the channel, I'm uploading some of my clips from the Wilmington and Western onto my channel. That will be up within the next hour or so, and tomorrow I will be at the Auburn Valley Railroad, which is a live steam railroad in Brooklyn, Delaware. Here we got Wawa 111 back. Let him in. Welcome back.
I'm back again. So what were you asking me before
You
the
keep
internet
dying
decided?
on me, man. I was gonna ask you, how much did you pay for the Katie prototype? And you're dying again.
For what?
How much did you pay for the Katie prototype? Was it expensive, or was it like dirt cheap?
For free. I don't think I paid a dime
just...
for it.
Oh, you got it for free?
Yeah, in a raffle, I believe.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, And that was like one of my first freight cars I didn't get because I had, let's see, the original freight cars I had was the tank car there, the rock car. Oh crap! What was the other one? Because what transits usually come with 3 freight cars, right?
Yeah, usually. Some
Yeah,
come with
like
more,
get the
but
Denver and Rio Grande along with the caboose. So I have all the
yeah.
originals. This thing took forever to fix with its coupler drawbar. It had like, I had to like glue it in. I might have to retire the caboose because it cannot take coupler box, so it's in big trouble.
Oh boy.
Plus, if you haven't noticed, I put a flag on my steam engine.
You know,
Yes, I got the
Wawa.
emergency flag.
What's funny about your name is that every time I see it, I get hungry because I think of Wawa here in Pennsylvania.
The gas. The thing is, I didn't even know about that because I haven't lived in
Oh
the
my
East
god,
Coast in so long.
Wawa it's so good. It's so good. They make really good hoagies and other sandwiches. They even have like really good wraps, and they have a lot of other good like comfort food too. That's like good for like a
Okay,
late
you're
night
literally
snack.
describing a similar gas station you have by me.
It's so
It's
good.
like we literally have a gas station that sells like a dozen eggs for like 49 cents.
That's insanely good. It's like that's
Yeah,
like
like
turning the clock back like I don't know, like 30, 40 years.
like I remember during the middle of the pandemic, we had the gas stations hit 95 cents.
Oh, that's still like a steal for a dozen of eggs.
No, like when like for gas and stuff, like when the pandemic, like like the middle of the pandemic when everyone was basically not going anywhere.
Yeah,
A very cheap 95 cents a gallon.
I wish. I wish we had that here.
We had that for like a week, and then it went up, and then it hasn't stopped going up.
Uh, Pennsylvania, Delaware. Pennsylvania's sort. It's like
That's right. You
It's
guys had like $9 a gallon at some point.
yeah, not here, but actually down in like Maryland, it was like that because of that's where
Yeah.
the pipeline that's where that pipeline that got hacked ran right through. Um, and
Yeah.
people in Pennsylvania were freaking out because they thought the pipeline would affect gas stations, especially people in Western Pennsylvania. But what they don't understand is that gas line, it doesn't even run through that section of Pennsylvania, and it only serves like 2 gas stations total in Pennsylvania. So everyone in Pennsylvania was freaking out over nothing.
I don't know.
Chuck Gurney, where's 611? 611 is dead. It one of its leaf springs broke, or actually shattered, I should say, and it'll be out of service for a while.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
so
haven't
mad.
already heard.
Yeah, did you hear about UP's Steam program for this year?
Yeah, I did. I heard
They're
about
now
it.
in Northern again, and I'm sitting here like, excuse me? Yeah, the original, like, if you remember back in 2019, it wasn't even supposed to go to West Chicago.
Yeah, I know. And now they're like, oh, let's go.
No, the big boy was not supposed to go to West Chicago at all. It was supposed to not. It was supposed to head to Union, Illinois, at the Illinois Railroad Museum for a day. Which,
Yeah.
well, the plan and the reason why it didn't come to tuition is a bridge that can't support the weight of the big boy.
Yeah, that's fun.
The
That's where
original
it's at.
plan was they were going to use the big boy for the entire day, and solely big boy.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
wouldn't it be
I
cool
guess.
to be able to ride with the big boy for free, or pay like $5 just to go 5 miles and back.
Hey, why not $1 a mile?
I mean, plus also we have showers and stuff there. Too, those.
Nice.
So I don't know what the crew actually has on them.
Okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's getting late where I am. It's 10 o'clock, and I need to get up early tomorrow. I'll be volunteering all day. So
I have to work tomorrow.
yeah, I'm gonna be running live Steam tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, like miniature?
Yeah, miniature live Steam.
I wish I had
7.5.
Those
It's not. I don't personally own one. It's a group that owns like a railroad. It's a volunteer-based organization.
I can't wait. Like once I get to IRMs and like once I get certified and stuff, I can actually start training and work my way up in the rings.
Nice.
So that's gonna be fun, to be able to actually, be able to know how to control the thing eventually.
Yeah.
It's still years away though.
We have two little engines, Northerns, like the company little engines, and one of them is. Yeah, they're really nice. One of them is actually Martin Lewis's prototypes from the 1950s that he never completed because he actually passed away before he could finish it. So one of the founding members of the Auburn Valley purchased it and completed it, and now it operates as our second engine.
Are they coal or oil or what are they?
Sorry?
What fuel are they? Coal?
Yeah, they both burn coal. We have two
Ooh,
Northerns.
Ooh, that's got big firebox.
They burn anthracite coal.
That's still a big firebox for a miniature engine.
Yeah, it is.
You guys need like a mogul or something.
Yeah, a mogul would be nice, but we're looking for something more like a Pacific to run.
Yeah, I don't know. The museum I volunteer at, we're now sometime this year it's going to be moving into the building, but we're starting a model railroad department.
Oh, okay.
I saw some of the stuff. Like there was like 2 bridges. They fully function, like they go up and down and everything.
Oh, nice.
So that'll eventually be put in. What the layout will look, because he said that we're just going to use a bunch of different modules from layout, so it might not be the full thing.
Okay.
But I actually know who is the chief head of the department, so. Was also the head person for cosmetics and Steam.
Yeah.
Which we just apparently brought in a really rusty one.
Yeah, oops, I just dropped something. Where'd it go? I'll find it later. I don't know what I did with that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream for tonight because I am getting up early tomorrow. But thank you everyone who tuned in, and big thanks to Dirty Dan who was here earlier. Dirty Dan's Trains. If you guys missed it, he was here for the beginning of the stream for like the first half hour. And also a big thanks to Wawa 111 Mainline for joining. And thank you all who joined. Watching, I think we peaked at around 8 to 10 viewers tonight, which is pretty good. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys this Friday for the next stream. So, stay safe out there. Happy 4th of July to everyone out there, and stay safe. So, see you guys later.